everybody, my name is Megan and I'm here to tell you a story or a story time of how and when and where I found out. I was in 10th grade and there was this girl named, I was about to say Dolores, but I think if I keep saying that name I'm gonna have to keep stopping and laughing. Yeah, let's not do it. What can I? Let's name her Dee Dee. Yeah, we'll name her Dee Dee. So, anyways, I remember like it was yesterday. I was in 10th grade. We were in the gym, and it was me, Dee Dee, and like 2 other girls. Dee Dee was just, asking, I guess, just trying to get to know me, and she asked me what my last name was, and I told her. And she's like, what? My cousin's last name is blah, blah, whatever. Come to find out, my second cousin was married to her cousin. We weren't, like, related through blood or nothing like that. She's like, what's your dad's name? Because that's what side of the family it was on. And I told her, and she paused, and she was like, I know your dad. Your dad is gay. Instantly, no, he's not. No, he's not. I'm thinking this girl's tripping. Like, who's she talking about? Like, my dad ain't gay. Like, what is she talking about? Thinking, like, when I get home, I'm asking my mom. I don't know what she's talking about. So I kind of just brushed it off. So I go home that day, and the first thing I do was find my mama. And I'm like, Mom, this girl at school said that Papa was gay. And her face dropped. And it was at that moment. And it like just kind of started to become reality. I have a sister. She's 11, like a year older than me. And she took me and my sister and she sat us down, and the lady had an age and everything she was waiting to tell us. She said she was waiting until we were 18, which I understand as like an adult. Like, I guess she was trying to wait till like we would be able to understand, because I think in 10th grade you're like, what was I, 13 or something like that? 13, 14, 12, 13, I don't know. Anyways, you're younger, so I guess I understand. So she began to tell us the story. She basically just laid it out to us, and she said that when we were younger, when we lived in Honduras, because my dad's from Utila, Honduras, she said that whenever we lived there, that day my dad and my mom were taking us to a fair. And she said that we walked into the house and my sister went straight to the room to go get him. And when she opened the door, he was in there with somebody else. But my sister walked in, saw him with another guy. And my mama said that she slowly closed the door. And by that time, my papa, he knew like that my sister had walked in. And she said she slowly closed the door and we turned around. And of course, my papa came out. I get angry, like, let me stop. I get angry because he cheated on my mom, and I get angry for what he did to my mom. So anyways, he came out, my mom was like, I don't want to hear it. She's like, you promised these kids that we would take them to the fair, so we're taking them to the fair. And she said that her and my papa took me and my sister to the fair, and I guess as little girls, like, we don't know, so, like, nothing's like clicking, like, you know what I'm saying, like that something's going on or something's wrong. And they took us to a fair, and then that was it for my mom. Like, after that, like, that's when she split up from him and they got a divorce. My mom, that was like the end of it for her. How you come back from that? Not that it's like wrong to be gay at all, like whatsoever, because I got friends, like my mama even got friends, like it ain't even like that. After that, anything we asked my mama about it or him or anything, there was nothing holding back. I guess she feels like the biggest thing is out the bag. Getting back to like the girl telling me, and like even like having to go back to school, knowing like that was true, I wasn't afraid. Nowadays, it takes me a little bit more time. I'm close to you, or and somebody asks, like, where's your dad? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you talk to your dad or anything? I gotta be a little bit closer to you, tell you. But, like, I guess back then, I guess I was afraid to be made fun of, or afraid to somebody to say something crazy or whatever, that I just, like, made it like, oh no, it ain't a big deal. Pretended like, I guess it was normal. My dad now, he's not my life. Like, my dad's side of the family, we're close to them. Like, birthdays, holidays, family functions, they come over or we come over. But it's alright. Perfectly fine. My mama did an amazing job with 2 girls. Raised us right. So I'm good. And I got his side of the family still close to us. I'm still not ashamed of it. I know that nothing's wrong with being gay. So I'm not ashamed with him being gay. I'm just more angry that he did that to my mom. Like, I would have rather you sit my mom down and be like, look, this is what it is. This is how I'm feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we would have went on our merry way. But anyways, yep. That's my story of when I was in high school and I found out that my dad was gay. So, yeah. So if anybody else has any stories like that, or maybe how would you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you would have kept it to yourself, or you think you would have, like, said it openly? But yeah, that's it. That's the story. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I have a life of crazy stories. If y'all want to hear another story, let me know. Bye, guys.